All right. All right, all right. I think we're good. All right. Okay, yeah, so we're good, guys. Looks like I've been able to get everything run a little more smoothly, I think. How's uh how's everyone? I hope everyone's doing good. Uh Let me make sure I got this TikTok thing running too. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Coolio. All right. So don't mind that. Okay. All right, everyone. So welcome again to another stream. This is going to be, hopefully, a very, very quick stream. I'm not planning on making this too long. I'm going to try testing a few things out. I'm going to also try testing out the times that I'm live streaming. See what fits best. I'm going to see if either starting live streams from 6 to 7 is best or from 7 to 8. And I'm also going to see if an hour is good or a half hour. So we'll see. But regardless, yeah, let's see what we can catch today. I'll also go over some concepts, clearing up some issues that I've seen people DM me and ask me about. So we're gonna clear up a lot of stuff. So if you haven't also checked the description, please do so. Check everything out. You'll find backtesting stuff, and yeah, I mean, and you'll probably find a ton of useful stuff in there. Okay, especially in the Discord. And if you haven't joined the Discord, follow me on the Discord. Follow me on TikTok as well, because on TikTok, it's actually a little easier in the sense that if you want to call in, you can also call in and talk directly to me. And so it'll be pretty interactive too. Okay, I want to make it as interactive as possible while I'm on here. And actually, I think my TikTok is in the description below. And as I'm doing these streams, you guys can also let me know, hey, check this asset out. What do you think of this? Can you clear this concept out? You know, all kinds of stuff. You can also ask me at the same time that I'm doing this. So with that being said, let's see what we can catch, okay? So you guys know that gold is the best one when it comes to tight spreads. And so for me, I'm gonna try finding some kind of bias or just trying to trade with the trend, see what I can do here, and I'm gonna try using some volume profiles. You'll also see me set them up too. So right now I got the fixed range. These are the settings, and it should be at 1,000. Bam. Now you guys can also remove the colors. It doesn't have to be anything special when it comes to the colors and stuff. Oh, let me make sure that's also showing up on here. Yeah. So yeah, for when it comes to the colors and the volume profile graph here, you can turn the color and make them into the same thing. It doesn't have to be different, but I like it like that. It's a little easier for me to see what I'm doing. Let me make sure. You know what? Let me see if I move this here. There we go. Yep. So let me also turn on my kill zones because I want to also see where the opening is for the day. Okay. So that is the daily open. We're trading above that daily open here. And you know what? Let me where's my normal foresees layout? Yeah, this is for the nighttime too. This is better. I like this. Yeah, so we're gonna keep it on this profile instead. Yeah. All right. And for everyone on TikTok, welcome guys. Let me make sure I got. Okay, so kill zones here. Got the Asia. Let me turn off the kill zones real quick. Let me turn the daily open. Make sure that's on. Okay, cool. Daily open is back on. Okay, so price broke down there. Okay, cool. All right, so that was the markups from the last trading session that we did live. Okay. So yeah, right now price is trading above this daily open. So my guess is, let me do the fixed range profile here. Let me draw it out. Make sure that is looking good. Okay, this has to be 1,000 again. Okay. So we have our value area high right here, the blue line right here, the point of control, and the value area low. And guys, let me know if you need me to remove the overlay altogether and just make it even bigger for you, because I know that could probably bother some people. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, that is the fixed range right now. Price is looking pretty good. I would say we're probably going to start looking for some buys at some point. But I haven't gotten the momentum I want to see just yet. What the? My antivirus just came on for some reason. Hold on. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, there. I don't know why it freaking turned on. Okay, and now I need to draw my previous week's volume levels. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back real quick, all the way back where the Sunday/Monday open is, which is right here. And let's see here, 458. Man, it's so hard to get it as accurate as possible too. All the way down here. Well, I guess I'll just keep it at 601. It's not that big of a deal. And I think I have this at extend right, yeah. And so now we just gotta drag it all the way out to the freaking full week, the entire week. And hold on. Almost there. For free. I don't want to miss a single level here. So it's 458. All right. So we're nowhere near those weekly levels. So I don't even have to worry about drawing them out. I don't always draw them out all the way unless I see that there's like a reason to. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So now I'm going to draw out the previous sessions levels, which would be 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. I believe it was. If not, I'll just check the trading plan, which, by the way, is publicly available for free in the description below. As you guys know, I don't sell courses. All for free, ladies and gents. All right. Perfection. Yeah. All right, so cool. We actually have the point of control here, extending outwards, as you can see down here. So we're looking pretty good in terms of buys. Okay, we're definitely looking good for some buys. I would not be surprised if we enter into a trade sometime soon. Considering that we are overlapping these two candles, I would say now would probably be a good time to enter around here. And since the point of controls are right here, I'm gonna put it right at this right at this open. Actually, I would put it right at this open, and I just go for maybe a 1 to 2 at most, and that's really pushing it. Okay, now once you guys get a good bit of profits, you might want to go to break even. But so far, that's what I'm getting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Put that right there. All right. Now, should I send this in the Discord? If there's any Discord people, you let me know if I should start sending these in the Discord. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'll just send it in the Discord. Full take a snapshot. Oh, appreciate the likes, man. Appreciate the likes, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. Yeah, this is Forex. Sorry, brother. I didn't even see that you asked me a question there earlier. Yeah, this is Forex. All my links are available for free on the on my whatchamacallit? My Discord. Yep. That's what's up, no problem. Yep. I mean, and if you want, you can always call in. As you guys know, I take free call-ins on TikTok. So if you want to ask a question there too, you can ask me there. If you have any questions now, you can also ask me now. Oh, here it is, copy link. Yeah, so this is what I will send in the Discord so you guys know that I am active. So I'm just gonna put nice Asia session. Asia session ideas. Just a random trade idea. All right. Remember to move break even once you get some nice profits. All right, I don't even know if I spelled that right, but we'll see. All right, so yeah, we'll let that play out. We'll see how far it goes. And I have discussed this type of entry pattern here. Obviously, I'm not just relying on pure candlesticks. Obviously, right? We're using confluences from the volume profiles themselves, all that good stuff, and just some price action, right? So right off the bat, just off of only looking at the 1 minute, we already have some pretty good bullish momentum, right? The volume profile is looking pretty bullish. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't take a long position here. Now, I don't know if I think he is streaming right now. I wanted to take a look at what he's doing real quick. Let's see here. Let's see if I can pull up his channel. Let's see here. I don't know if he's alive right now. Cami. Wait, no, that's Lorenzo. Yeah, Cami Capital is pretty good too. So I would also recommend checking him out. Let's see, Cami. I want to see if he's on here right now streaming. He was supposed to stream at 7. Oh, I'm not even subscribed to him. Oh yeah, he's live right now.
And so Ryan, you looking at today?
Oh, he's taking longs too. No way, he's taking longs right now too. Let me
looks pretty good.
Let me see if I can show it to you guys. Give me a second.
Christopher Morning from NZ, what's up, man? Where do you get volume indicator you use? It is on TradingView, my friend. It is called the fixed range volume profile, FRVP.
let's see. Yeah, so if you guys have questions now, you guys can also let me know. But how do I pull it up on here without screwing everything up? Bam. Okay, there, and then we can keep that up there. Crap. Let me see if I can put it down here. Okay. And let's see. All right, so I'm almost there. Almost there, almost there. Window capture. So I really want to show you guys this. There we go. What? Unoriginal reproduced content? What? What are you talking about, bruh? Nah, you tripping. Tripping. TikTok, the noise is clear. My live does not contain the image. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying that. But yeah, as you can see, Cammy's also in longs right now. I'm in longs, or I think he's about to be in longs. It looks like he's waiting for a retest. Looks like he's waiting for a retest, but I'm already in the position here. Cool, 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 cool. We'll see how it goes for him then in a sec. But I just thought I'd share that. I thought that was pretty dope. And he's a really good trader. He's the main one that has also been really pushing, I guess, indirectly, the idea of trying to trade volume profiles more and more. I think he made it more, I wouldn't say palatable. I would just say he's made it a little bit more popular. We can put it like that. He's made it a little bit more popular. So he's pretty cool. Oh, dude, I forgot to keep. Oh no, that's extended. It's extending, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, right now we're in these longs, so we can we'll wait and see what happens. What was the other thing I needed to show you guys? I think it was market structure more than anything. Where is it, Nas? Let's do it with Nas, okay? So a lot of people, and this is why we wait for our take profit to hit, okay? But a lot of people, and I've said this before in previous lives, a lot of people have a hard time reading market structure. A lot of people have a hard time getting into trades. A lot of people have a hard time getting into successful trades in general. And it really comes from a lack of knowing market structure. So you have to know market structure, guys. If you don't know how to mark up basic highs, lows, reading whether the market's bullish or bearish, you're going to have a hard time. And the most simplest way to do it is just simply going on like the 4-hour. And let me turn off all this stuff. So real quick, and you guys can use the IRL to ERL video I made. SurePickle also has some really good IRL to ERL content. But real simple, right? Right now, the 4-hour has a what? A fair value gap right here. We just mark that up. Mark up the fair value gap. Make sure you put in it's 4 hours. And then say it out loud too. Saying it out loud actually helps, okay? It really does help. So we got a 4-hour fair value gap. Price has not tapped into that 4-hour fair value gap. Price has not swept. The previous 4-hour candle has not swept any liquidity on the previous 4-hour candle before it. So that is obvious liquidity that we can either tap into at some point nearby, right? So price is right now ranging in that 4-hour candle, right? You don't have to look further back if you don't feel comfortable. Just look at the previous day, right? Real basic, real simple. Let's drop down to like the 5-minute. What do we see? Oh, well, look at that. Price is reacting pretty favorably from this 5-minute fair value gap. Okay. Okay. So you can extend this out. Price came down, swept some liquidity on that fair value gap, started moving towards the upside. You also have a change in state of delivery here, or a tiny one there. We also had one right here, or a market structure shift, whatever you want to call it, right towards the upside. Came down, respected the fair value gap, that 5-minute gap here. 5-minute FEG. And now what's next? We're going to target whatever is the nearest liquidity. And in this case, it would be this right here, this 5-minute high, right? 5-minute high. Why? Because we already have signs that we're going to the upside. Now, we can drop down to the 1-minute. How are we going to get to the upside? Well, we can mark up fair value gaps either on this time frame, or you can go back up to the 5-minute time frame. It's up to you. But right now, at some point in time, price is going to start going back up. Now, some people will mark up a volume profile from the nearest swing point to the highest swing point, and they'll either extend it outward like this, or they'll keep it at bay. Whatever works best for you. Okay? We can just keep it like that. Price is more than likely going to retrace down here as the lowest point in volume. As the lowest point, right? This is where the most volume was traded, from this low to this high. And currently, the most volume was traded from here, right? From this purple line, that's the point of control. So let me make sure I didn't screw that up. Yeah. So see, the purple line is the point of control, the purple dashed line. So it's the lowest is going to go, it's either here, near this order block, this 1-minute order block, the lowest point. We can put 1 minute here. And then, if we extend it right, the highest, the second furthest you could say, and that's not even the second, it's almost closest, is this one right here. So another 1-minute OB. So now you found two very valid order blocks where price can retrace at some point to tap into to go to the upside. Okay? It's that simple. Oh, TP was hit. TP was hit, guys. Easy money. There's no need for me to keep trading, honestly. But as you can see, easy W. Easy W. So if you guys want a quick recap, I guess I could try recapping it. I honestly can't even remember when I started trading. Actually, I think it was around this point right here. Okay, so just as a quick recap for this beautiful W, I did mark out, and this was all in the 1 minute, by the way. I did mark out my previous weekly levels. As you can see, price was nowhere near that, so I said, all right, whatever. Then I marked out my previous trading sessions levels, which was the New York session for this morning. So that was from 9 a.m. all the way 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'll add timestamps as always. Yeah, to 4 p.m. At that point in time, price was trading above the daily open, pretty bullish. So we had daily open here, point of control was down here. Price was trading above the value area high, consolidating a little bit, showing us that it's having a hard time really moving downward. And then we have the previous trading session's point of control here. Bullish. Everything's telling me that these are high levels of support. The price is having a hard time breaking through it. And as you guys know, I shared this in the Discord. But when you have that third candle, whether it's in a bullish market, if you have that third candle that overlaps the previous two, super strong entry, really strong entry. Okay. And vice versa as well, right? If these candles were bullish and this was bearish, really strong entry for a short. I see this, I entered, bam, right? TP 1 to 2. You don't want to go more than a 1 to 2, by the way. If you go more than a 1 to 2, you're opening yourself up for a lot of risk here. All right. So with that being said, guys, that's all that I have for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the Discord, in the comment section, whatever the case may be. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Yeah, let me know what you want to see. What else? All right, peace.